Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Let's take a look at my lessons as I work through the ABRSM Grade 6 Music Theory Workbook. Let's take a look at question 3B, exercise 4. In question 3B, we are required to compose a freestyle melody, and in this particular exercise, we are given the beginning opening bars of an air written for flute in E major, but with some minor implications owing to the lack of a raised seventh. For this particular composition, I suggest modulating to the dominant major before returning back to that major with a hint of minor tonic key. I also give ideas and tips and techniques on how to structure a composition and how to plan out strategies for composing a melody in a given style. In addition to this, we must also bear in mind the range of the instrument that we are composing for and also any idiosyncrasies that this instrument may have. The full lesson can be found on my Patreon channel. If you visit patreon.com/Sharon Bill, you can find the full lesson there, and you can find a link to this lesson in the cards and in the description box below. After this short little video, you'll see sample examples taken from the full Patreon lesson, showing you how I work with you note by note, bar by bar, just as if I was sitting right next to you. Everything you need to fully understand this advanced level music theory can be found in my Harmony and Composition textbook. This book is available from Amazon, and you can find links to this in the cards and in the description box below. Enjoy your studies! So air, or if you were to sort of choose the English A, Y or E, same thing, it's just kind of a song, melodic style similar to a solo song. Here this is quite a jolly one, it's allegro, quite fast for flute. So we need to be aware of the range of the flute. We don't want to be composing way down in the sort of lowest extremes of the register, and it wouldn't be appropriate to continue going down to that sort of lower register, because we can see here we're sort of quite mid-range for the flute. So we can see we've got kind of chord 1 tonic harmonies. The sort of curveball here is this D natural, which, you know, in chord 5 we'd expect chord 5 to be B, D sharp, F sharp. That's our leading note of the E major scale. However, that's one of the features of this alternative question 3B, where very often there will be some sort of quirky harmonies, quirky twists to the accidentals. So it's just a bit of a twist that the composer wrote, and so we'll just go with that. It doesn't change the key, it's just a little bit of a chromatic shift. So it says not less than 8 bars. And I think 8 bars works perfectly. So if we have bars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So bars 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be our cadence point, where I think it would be good to, I generally tend to try and make sure that I've got a perfect cadence, sort of 5 to 1 in the new key. So we need to be kind of moving to B major, to somewhere around here, definitely here, to quickly finish with a perfect cadence in our new key. We'll continue in that new key, and then we want to have a perfect cadence back into our tonic key. So we need to be aiming to be back into E major, sort of round here. So if we use chord 1 in E major, that nicely shifts to chord 4 in B major. So now we're starting to shift. So we'll have the G sharp, but then now is the time we've got to get, we want a 5-1, And so the A sharp leading note takes us to the B. So we've got a 5-1 here. So we've started with sort of a E major chord 1, chord 4 in our new key, 5-1. Just so you know, you've got to be aware that whatever you write as your melody is always implying a harmony. Da-dum, da-dum. So there's a quick shift into B major. So we'll stay in B major for a little bit before we